Stonebwoy attributes Nigerian success in the music industry to its population. That is what is trending in Ghana right now, and a lot of people are really making reference to the population without seeing other aspects of Nigerians' hard work and investment. That is something I need to correct right now. I've been saying it over the time because I don't really like the way Ghanaians and other countries are sounding when discussing the successes of Nigerian artists in the music sector in Africa. That is quite disturbing to an extent, and is bringing disunity among artists, among industries in Africa. We are supposed to stand as a block. At a recent interview, a Ghanaian dancehall artist has come out to say, you know what, Nigeria are more successful because of their population. But he decided to take it further than that and acknowledging the strength and the hard work of Nigerian acts to an extent, and that is really paying off, and these guys are really making huge investment. When you check the value of music video in Nigeria and the value of music video in other countries in Africa, they are not at par at all. At a particular interview, according to Stonebwoy, he came out to say, you know what, Nigerian success is attributed to their population and also the tenacious attitude of Nigerian artists to an extent, and the strong courage they have, the strength and hard work to an extent. He's seen it from the population down to the hard work of Nigerian artists because they are really firm at it, and they treat music in Nigeria as business, not as fun alone. That is something you need to understand, because there's big money in music and you have to make it a business so that you can make a whole lot from music. He went further to say Nigerians they have winning mindset, and that is really true to an extent. These guys, listening to their story, you will understand how they started with their mindset. Nigerian music going up, Ghana music falling. That is coming in from Sharawale, and not every Ghanaian will really like this because Sharawale is too raw when he speaks the truth sometimes. That is what Sharawale has been known for in Ghana. Although Sharawale they miss him sometimes, but he wrote this on his X page that is generating a lot of interesting reactions from especially Ghanaians at a time like this. Niger music going up, going up, going up, Niger music going up. You can't fight them. Ghanaian music falling down, falling down, falling down. Ghana music falling down. That is coming in from Sharawale at a point like this. But do you quite agree with Sharawale? I want you to put that in the comment section, because a lot of people are having arguments on this already, why this is a big issue on the continent. I started talking about the hatred for Nigerian success in the Afrobeat sector that is not going to help all those countries beefing Nigeria at a time like this. Until we come together as one, we cannot really achieve a good feat. You listen to Stonebwoy, he spoke about, yes, our Nigerian artists, they love Ghana, they make Ghana their home, but Ghanaians are not really interested in welcoming them. That is one thing I noticed. Anytime we talk about Nigerian successes, the tone of most Ghanaian celebrities and artists like Samini is always showing hatred in their voice. They shout on top of their voice just to shout down Nigerians and all those things. That is quite disturbing to an extent. We witnessed that at a recent conversation they had with stakeholders in the industry, and spoke about Ashake selling out O2 Arena as that is not a measure of successful artists. That should come from the side of hatred. Yes, the likes of Sharawale sold out 100 and something thousand capacity stadium in Ghana. That is a measure of success of Sharawale in Ghana. You guys need to push Sharawale to selling out arenas outside Ghana. That is the only way you guys can actually achieve a good feat. What is your own take about this? I want you to put that in the comment section. Somebody has come out to say, you know what, the likes of Yusuf India, from Senegal, the likes of Sonny Ade and a lot of others, they are not doing Afrobeat. Let me tell you, what Afrobeat stands for is a music by African that came in from Africa. That is something you need to understand about Afrobeat. When foreigners feature an Afrobeat artist, they own the song. It becomes a foreign song. But when we feature them, it becomes an Afrobeat song. That is something you need to understand. We have subgenres under Afrobeat. We have Afro rave, we have Afro emo, we have Fuji, we have Amapiano, we have Soto, and a lot of others. That is something you guys need to understand. But the big umbrella around them or on them right now is Afrobeat if you don't seem to understand the big win in the industry. Do you know that the richest artist in Africa is not a Nigerian?
Give me my girlfriend, let me go.
That is something a lot of people don't seem to understand. I have to give kudos to South Africa. I have to give kudos to Senegal and some other countries around the world for actually, making that huge sum of money from music in Africa. I think they should start giving back to the environment, to Africa at a time like this. That is something I need to actually speak about in this particular video. We need to talk about the richest artists in Africa. So I will start counting from number 10 down to number 1. And number 1 will surprise you guys. And that is what a lot of people are really waiting for. On number 10, we have Timaya with $10 million. This guy is one of the biggest artists in Nigeria. And this guy has been in the industry for a very long time, since 2005 or so. He's been in the industry and consistent, and he's become an OG in the industry already. This guy is from Bayelsa, though he was born in Port Harcourt, and he's been a lot of entertainer in the industry, and got a Grammy nomination at the time with his Morgan heritage. I think I have to give it up for Timaya, one of the richest artists according to netizens' opinion. That is something I'm sharing with you guys. On number 9, we have Paul Okoye with $16 million. This guy is one of the biggest and richest artists. He's one of the members of P Square. His money is tied to his early investment, and that has actually helped him to preserve a lot of fortune he made from the music industry to an extent. And this guy is one of the favorite of many people in East Africa. Most of his shows are really heard in East Africa. He's gotten a lot of support from the East African part of the world. On number 8, we have a person of Two-Face Idibia with $16.5 million. Two-Face is a legendary in the music industry. This guy has been in the music industry since 1996, the days of Plantation Boys, and this guy is being respected because of his kind of remarkable achievement in the music industry. I think he's one of the persons that actually gave Niger Afrobeat a blueprint. He's made a lot of fortune for himself to an extent. On number 7, we have a person of Burna Boy with $17 million. This guy is one of the biggest African artists right now. Has a lot of Grammy awards to his name and Grammy nominations. One of the highest nominated at the Grammys in Africa right now. A lot of people can really attest to that based on statistics on ground. And he recently dropped an album called I Told Them. This guy has been buying luxury cars for himself and luxury watches, expensive things for himself. This is owing to the money at his disposal right now. A lot of people don't really know much about his investment plans, and that is one thing I cannot really discuss right now. Based on netizens' opinion, they decided to put this guy on number 7.